back this morning with the Mini, and I'm going to finish. Tim started here yesterday cleaning up all the old trees and vines on this side, and I'm going to take the Mini and finish cleaning all these up right here along these buildings. He's getting a grapple for the skid steer so that he can grab this stuff and take it down there to the woods. So I'm going to start ripping these trees out right here. So I just put the smooth bucket on. We were going to try to do this with the skid steer, but as you can tell, there's still water flowing through there, so that's not really going to be very easy or look nice with the skid steer. So I'm going to take the Mini and try to cut I just kind of did this with the 250 yesterday. Try to cut a little bit of a swell through here so that the water can drain a little bit better, because right now it's like 20 feet wide. If I can get it more to like 2 to 3 feet wide, I think this area will dry out a little bit better. So I'm gonna actually get on that side and probably waste it all in this little low area right here. So let's get to smearing some mud. Alright, so I got the little ditch cleaned out, mud smeared around, so instead of the water being, 10 feet wide, it's down to about, a foot wide. So I cut 4 or 5 inches out, just a little swell all the way up, just kind of followed the low spot of the ditch. And hopefully that'll keep the water a little more concentrated here, and it'll allow this to dry out a little bit more so it can be maintained a little bit better. Not a lot of fall up through there, or from up there to here. I bet it's probably only maybe a foot, maybe a little more than a foot, 18 inches most, over 200 feet. What is that, 1%? It's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Well, 1% would be a foot over 100, so it's less than that. But it's draining at least. Let's go fix the pipe on the pond now. So there is the 6-inch overflow pipe. All it is just a 90 right there. I've got to dig back around. Whoever mowed around here run over it and chop the end of it off. That's why this is as full as the pond's been getting. So I'm going to clean out around that and see if I can cut it off and glue another 90 on that. Problem. There's concrete around it. I'm gonna have to dig the concrete up and probably go get another piece of pipe. Unless I can break it off. I poured concrete around it to keep it floating. Concrete around it. Wonder how far it goes back. I might just have to dig into it and tie a new piece of pipe onto it. Probably what I'm going to have to do. I can dig around and cut it off and just glue another piece of pipe onto it. But I'll have to go get another piece of pipe. Not the end of the world, just a little minor setback. Go get a 2-foot piece of pipe and a coupler, glue it on, and a new elbow. I don't think I can break that concrete off without snapping the pipe off. Might have to get a couple bags of concrete too. Alright, now that's removed, I'm going to I built a little dam to keep the pond back. Glue a coupler on here. We got some rain or shine glue, so it doesn't matter if it's wet or not. Get the coupler glued on there, add the section of pipe with the 90 for the new riser. There's the old one.
Yep.
You ready to see me rush now?
Yep.
Alright, now we're draining the pond.
Go get our piece.
Put our new overflow pre-glued, rain or dry, because it's about to rain. Why isn't that going in there? It's not going in there, Tim.
You want me to put the camera down and help? Or put it up here?
Yeah, you can cut it off. There you go, keep this. That's actually working. It's there now. Minor little panic, but we got it. As always, actually that's pretty damn level. I'm happy with that. Got me all out of breath there for a second. All right. So I got that. I had to tap that in there with the shovel. Must have left a burr on it or something, but that's wedged in there now, glued nice and tight. And we got 2 bags of concrete to dump around it right here to keep it from floating up. Because, you know, it doesn't look like a lot of buoyancy, but there is right there. So concrete around here help hold it down, and that'll kind of give it a bigger footprint for the dirt to kind of weigh it down as well. Then the pond should come up about another 10 or 12 inches. Alright, got our concrete dumped around there and mixed, and I'm going to take this dirt, backfill it, grade around there, and she'll be good till somebody else mows over it. Alright, dug a couple scoops of mud and smeared around that. Fill that back in. New overflow elbow, good to go. It's time to load up, head out of here.